Welcome to Week 9 of Barrington Sports Monday Night Hockey. I'm Simon Mason, and on tonight's show we have all the action in the local derby between Surbiton and Wimbledon, Reading versus Leicester, and the top of the table clash as Surbiton hosted University of Birmingham. All that as well as our men's Goal of the Month competition for October. First, over to Sugden Lane as Surbiton's Saturday night local derby against Wimbledon was played out in front of a bumper crowd of well over 700. Both Surbiton and Wimbledon will be looking to recover after losses last time out. Let's join our match commentator, Charlie Brougham.
So the first real chance of the match goes to Wimbledon after about 15 minutes of play. It's a penalty corner. Phil Roper, good save. David Kettle down to his right hand side to keep the scores level. Sharp from the Surbiton keeper. Here is Bigman trying to get it out of defence to Osborne. Osborne under all sorts of pressure. Osborne going the wrong way, and then Shipley turns it over. Good pressure from Rupert Shipley. Shipley into the circle. Can he find the shot? Oh, he can't find the shot or the cross. Misses the target completely after some brilliant pressure from the Surbiton number 19 as he cuts across Dawson Smith. Alan Forsyth is totally unmarked in the centre of the goal, but Shipley just can't wrap his stick around it and get the ball on target. Free hit for Wimbledon. It's been shifted from right to left and it's gone all the way across to Casper Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer now cutting in towards the centre of the pitch. Return ball from Henry Weir. Pfeiffer 1-0. Surbiton 0. Wimbledon 1. Casper Pfeiffer 32 minutes in gives the visitors the lead. Didn't seem to be too much danger here when he got the ball back from Henry Weir. As he gets the shot away. Oh, the keeper, I think, will be a little disappointed. There's a chance for Surbiton. Ball cracked into the centre of the park. Wimbledon get it away, but not out of the danger zone. Back in it comes. Shots from Beckett is wide. As the ball is played back in here from Lewis Proser, Beckett just gives himself not even half a yard, but manages to get the shot away, but he squeezes it off target. Here is Proser. Hayward. A little look up, plays it to his right hand side. This is Beckett. Beckett with a long ball into Forsyth. Forsyth unmarked, and if you leave Alan Forsyth unmarked, he will punish you. The league's top goal scorer gets Surbiton back on level terms. It's pretty woeful defending from Wimbledon. Good ball from Beckett, but Forsyth totally unmarked. As I say, you just can't give him that much space with the form he's in. Here come Wimbledon down this left-hand flank, and this is Stephen Ebbers. Ebbers, lovely skill from Ebbers, still going, Stephen Ebbers. Oh, and that's a really horrible-looking tackle from Eddie Way. Beautiful skill from Stephen Ebbers. Worth another look as he goes past 2 or 3 Surbiton players. And as he tries to get past Eddie Way, Way says enough is enough and concedes the penalty corner. Into the top of the circle, and Wimbledon are back in front. James Jewell makes it Surbiton 1, Wimbledon 2, and the drag flick almost into out finds the top of the board. Inside the Surbiton half, looking for another opportunity. It's into Ball, and Ball has scored! Well, Phil Ball makes it Surbiton 1, Wimbledon 3. 2 goals in 3 minutes has given Wimbledon some breathing space as Brogdon plays it in. There doesn't seem to be much danger once again, but the squeeze shot, well, it's just gone straight through David Kettle's right kicker. A penalty corner for Surbiton. It's Andy Hayward at the top of the circle, and Hayward makes it Surbiton 2, Wimbledon 3 with a little under 2 minutes remaining. Can Surbiton somehow salvage something from this match? The drag flick between keeper and postman. Here's Mikey Hoare. So is there to be a grandstand finish for Surbiton? Hayward's been robbed, and a chance here for Wimbledon to counter-attack. This Gonna be desperate defending from Surbiton. Proser. Oh, that's a brilliant tackle from Lewis Proser, and the ball is up and over the bar. Well, a real opportunity here for Wimbledon. Proser well beaten, but what a desperate last-ditch tackle that is. A brilliant tackle from Proser. And the follow-up is off target. Well, penalty corner for Surbiton. Last chance saloon with the final whistle going. Can they salvage a point from this encounter? Haywood once again. He scored, what, a couple of minutes ago. Has been mistrapped by Proser. Ball back into the circle from Daly, and it's away, and Wimbledon have won it. What a game here. Surbiton 2, Wimbledon 3, the final score.
Yeah, great atmosphere out here with the crowd, and yeah, great effort by our boys to come away from home and take 3 points. They've got some skillful forwards. Alan Forsyth scored a bag, so we had to watch him especially. So settling in really well. The great bunch of guys. Obviously defending champions. So I couldn't ask for anything more coming into a group like this.
In the rest of the matches, a last-minute equaliser from Nick Banderak cancelled out of both a penalty corner as Holcombe and Hampstead and Westminster drew. Reading fired 6 past Cannock, having led by 4 at half-time. East Grinstead couldn't continue their winning form, going down 2-1 at home to Brooklands Manchester University, whilst 2 goals from Mark Leghorn and 1 from Stuart Pilgrim gave Beeston a 3-1 victory over Canterbury. That point for Holcombe sees them go top of the table on goal difference, and with both Reading and Wimbledon winning, the race for the title is really hotting up. At the bottom, however, Canterbury remain pointless, with 3 sides within a point of the relegation playoff positions. Now over to our first of 2 matches in the Investec Women's Premier League. Reading, having won their first match of the season last time out, hosted a Leicester side sitting just 3 points above them in the table.
Chance here now for Leicester. The ball played into the circle. Oh, and there's a touch, and it's up off the bar, and it's gone in. Katie Long gives the visitors the lead on the 9th minute. And as the ball comes in here, not a great deal of pace on it, but it's missed by everyone apart from Long. Loops up and over the keeper Laws, off the bar and spins in. Free hit for Reading, and it's taken quickly. Here's Van Berkel in, and Blackwood, what a finish that is from Georgie Blackwood. But the umpire has overturned it and given a 16 to Leicester. Let's have another look at this. Does it come up off a Leicester stick? It's hard to say, but that's a fine finish from Georgie Blackwood. Richardson Walsh. Well, that's a long ball all the way through to Blackwood, and Blackwood draws the save from Tyrrell. But a great vision from Kate Richardson Walsh. It's almost half the length of the pitch to Blackwood, who's all unmarked. Gets the shot on target, and the keeper just about makes the save. Richardson Walsh again. Kate Richardson Walsh doing really well, and a chance here for Reading, and this is Susie Gilbert. Gilbert with a little look up. It's bouncing into the circle. Shot here for Winter. Good save. Follow up from Hunt. Off the post. It's in, then it's scored. Elspeth Coburn finally gets the touch that turns it into the goal. But it was almost how many chances or how many opportunities do Reading want to get this in as the ball comes across here. Winter with the first shot. Good save from Tyrrell. And as it comes back, Hunt gets a little touch on the ball. Comes back off the post, off the line. Coburn slots it in 1-1. Penalty corner. Kate Richardson Walsh at the top, but there's a slip. And Hunt with a deflection. Just wide. Well, have another look at this. Keep your eye on Hunt coming to the centre of the screen. You've got Gilbert as well on this far post, on that right-hand post. That's pretty close. That's good work. Good turnover ball from Downer. And Downer finds Susie Gilbert. Lovely bit of skill from Gilbert. Gilbert still going, driving at the Leicester defence. Gilbert into the circle. Gilbert to the byline. Gilbert back in, and Scriven scores. Reading 2, Leicester 1. Emma Scriven, the goal scorer. But certainly Susie Gilbert, the architect, a wonderful run from the Reading number 18, showing beautiful stick control, drives to the goal line, pulls it back, and Scriven nutmegs Tyrrell. This is Barnes. Look up down that right-hand line, and here is Helen Richardson-Walsh. Richardson-Walsh driving at the Leicester defence again down this right-hand side. Again, she's down to the goal line. It comes back. It's in the air, and it's in the goal. And it is a goal. Helen Richardson-Walsh makes it Reading 3, Leicester 1. With a lovely run down this right-hand side. Now, what happens when she gets into the circle? She gets to the goal line. She pulls it back. Now, what happens here is she pulls it back. Blackwood's in there. It comes off one Leicester defender into the body of another. Falls kindly to Helen Richardson-Walsh, who scores. This time it's Emma Thomas who's at the top of the circle. And she scores! Emma Thomas makes it Reading 4, Leicester 1 with 11 minutes left to play. And surely the points are staying in Reading. The direct flick from the top of the circle. And, well, the keeper missing it. Here is Long, Katie Long, who gave Leicester the lead all that time ago in the 9th minute. And here goes Katie Long again. Lovely work from Long. Good save from Laws. I'm not sure it's a conventional save, but she's kept the ball out. Great run from Katie Long. Had a couple of options in front of her, but they were sort of marked out of the game, so she had to do it all herself. And if she gets it on the reverse stick, here comes the shot. Well, that's unconventional, and that's the back of the right kicker that's kept it out. So Leicester is there to be a consolation. Here's Elizabeth Hunt. She's won the free hit, and the whistle goes, and that is the final whistle. And Reading have a second consecutive win. Reading 4, Leicester 1.
The clash of the day was at Sugden Road as champion Surbiton played league leaders University of Birmingham, knowing a win would see them take the top spot.
The ball goes out of the circle. Giselle Ansley and Sandra Roach. And Roach now driving at the heart of this is University of Birmingham defence. Roach into the circle. Mashford's beaten. Here's the shot. Oh, what a save. Oh, my word. Amelia Andrew with a couple of fantastic saves. Let's have another look at these as the ball is shifted through. Mashford is beaten. I think it's Chilton with the shot. That's a great stop. But this is outrageous from Roach. She can't believe it. What a play from Andrew. Atkinson to Herbert. Herbert, nice ball in. Here's Sandra Roach. Good save, Mashford. Ball still in the danger zone. Oh, Amelia Andrew's done it again. Amelia Andrew with an amazing save once more. That's 3 now. As the ball comes across here, Sandra Roach gets it away. Here comes the shot. Mashford makes half a save, puts it into the danger zone. And look at this for reflexes from Amelia Andrew. Ball forward from Ondice, and this is Caillard. Caillard to Owsley. Owsley down this right-hand flank. Owsley into the circle. Couldn't quite get the shot. It's still there, though. Abby Walker has to make another save. Here's Owsley once more. Owsley on the reverse stick. Walker goes to ground to make a third save. The ball's still in the circle, and eventually the umpire's whistle comes to the keeper's rescue. Ansley, as she gets into the circle, doesn't quite get the lift that she wanted over Abby Walker. And Walker not quite sure where it was, but good follow-up from Caillard. As it comes across again, Walker pulled into action once more, trying to smother that right-hand post. Ball forward from Page. Is this an opportunity here for Surbiton? Haycroft! And it's been dragged wide, I think, by Sandra Roach. As the ball is played in by Wolven to Haycroft. Haycroft indeed does find Roach, who has to adjust a little bit, but she drags the shot. In from Hunt, top of the circle. And that's a fantastic save from Abby Walker. What balance from the Surbiton keeper. As the shot comes in, good number 1 running again by Herbert. But look at this from Walker. That is brilliant. Penalty corner. It's gone to that right-hand Castle. Ansley scores! Giselle Ansley gives Surbiton the lead. But hang on a second. The umpires are going to have a little chat. Wonder if it's to decide whether it's gone out of the circle or not. Ansley's pointing. Certainly a shake of the head. Now, let's have another look. Hard to see from that angle. From this angle. Maybe it wasn't out. Who knows? Anyway, the goal's not given, so it's still 0-0. Again, playing it out of the fence, and here goes Owsley. She's so strong, Lily Owsley. Still going. Lily Owsley into the 23. Owsley into the circle, and Walker makes another save. And Owsley, she's still got the ball back. Owsley, Walker again with the save. Owsley with a follow. What a goal from Lily Owsley. Absolutely brilliant from the England and Great Britain striker. What a talent. She picks it up in her own half as she drives half the length of the field. No challenge coming in at all from Surbiton. She just powers past them into the circle. No one's made a challenge on her yet. Shot comes in. We're trying to find perhaps a supporting runner. Walker does well. And that's a good follow-up from Owsley. Tries the shot up off Walker. And Owsley reacts the quickest on the reverse stick to make it Surbiton 0, University of Birmingham 1. Penalty corner. And it's Page. And the deflection at the far post is in. Joe Hunter levels things up with a well-worked short corner routine. Sarah Page firing it at the far post. And Hunter there to turn it in. So trying to find a winner here if they can. And it's with Page into Roach. Roach on the reverse stick. And half a chance for Joe Hunter. And that is the final whistle. A thoroughly entertaining game. Ends 1-1 here in Surbiton.
It was a fantastic result for us. I think had we looked at the season in advance, we would have taken a point away at Surbiton. They have a phenomenal team, a lot of GB internationals, and coming into the league we had 9 new players in that team today, and we've come in and each game by game we're improving and we're getting results, and you can see it in our results. We're top of the table halfway through, which is fantastic and a credit to how much this team is just bonding. We're ultimately all competitive athletes and we want to be right up there, right at the end of the league. Obviously teams, we've now played everyone, so everyone knows what our game's about. We can reassess what their game's about. So it very much is for us just to keep challenging ourselves. Nothing's good enough, okay? And each week we come back to the training ground and we keep pushing for that perfection.
A last-minute penalty corner strike from Emily Maguire saw Holcombe to victory over Buckingham in a 5-goal thriller. Canterbury fired 7 past Bowden Hightown, with Grace Balsden and Sarah Curley getting hat-tricks. And Clifton beat East Grinstead by 3-0 thanks to a double from Claire Thomas and one from Danielle Jordan. Those results mean that the University of Birmingham retain their lead at the top, but Canterbury have climbed up to be within 3 points of first place. At the bottom, Buckingham are finding themselves with a lot of work to do, and there are 3 teams separated only by goal difference in the playoff spot above them. Now for your chance to win a £100 Barrington Sports voucher. Watch these 5 goals and follow the link to the Barrington Sports website to enter. Congratulations to Sarah Jackson, who won the women's competition. On the next episode of Barrington Sports Monday Night Hockey, we'll have all the action as Reading host East Grinstead in both the men's and women's Premier Leagues, and all the goals from Brooklyn Manchester University's trip to Wimbledon. Subscribe now to make sure you don't miss out, and for more content head over to galvanisedhockey.com.